I see Jane G and Mary R. Good to see you guys. I'm sure others will be dropping in here over the next coming moments. Happy New Year! Happy 2026. Let's all have a healthy and happy New Year this year. Let's declare this the year of feeling good. Our New Year was very quiet and peaceful too. Well, most of it. We had Jordan's 2 dogs, and she and a friend went to the movies on the night that the fireworks went off at midnight. They wanted to be at the movies when the fireworks went off. Well, that was a glorious thought. Unfortunately, however, hi Thelma, that left us tending to her very anxious puppies. Do you want to come around to die cut this, or shall I just turn my back on everybody?
Go ahead.
Turn my back on everybody? Okay, sorry guys. Turning my back on you for a minute. I've been die cutting pieces, getting ready for playing with these neat frames, dies. Okay, today we are playing with okay. Oh, all right. Today we're playing with the Furry Christmas. I told you that I'm a little behind with this one because some of the pieces, but not all, came in. So I had to wait for the extra die cuts to get here. Then, almost as a fortune telling thing, I managed to lose 2 of the pieces before class started today. So we. Teddy's sure there's something he needs to be worried about. So we're making do with less of our die cuts because sometimes I am ridiculous. So anyway, one of the things I love about Furry Friends is that you get these magnificent cutting dies. I'll put it back together here and show you guys what it looks like. So you get this die cutting set that has almost sort of a pinwheel effect. Let's go ahead and go down. It's fine. I have to figure out which ones go where. Almost a pinwheel sort of effect with lots of layers. And contrary to my inclination to do otherwise, I am starting out with just a couple of layers because I could spend all day doing the die cutting, but that wouldn't suffice to get cards put together. So I've been busily cutting out some layers for us. Bryce has been busy putting together some of our characters. Yeah, Teddy has to get in the show. So this is what your die set looks like. Isn't that just cool? And it comes with 25 pieces in this die set. What fun. Oh my gosh. You can see how this would be a pretty incredible. I kept telling Teddy, you gotta wait until our friends get here. You gotta wait. Come here. Look who's here. Yeah. You think we should do this before we do our project, really? You really think so? He said, well, yes, Mama, I really think so. I think the dog should always come first. Mom. Hey, Mom. Don't forget me down here. Okay. Bryce, will you come put the... Oh, well, he's going to wander away. Maybe he'll give me some time before we have to do this. He wandered off, but he'll probably be back in 2 seconds. I'll set that aside for now. This this Furry Friends has really fun characters. Look at this die cutting set. Look at this stairway all decorated. And then you think, Furry Friends, why does this have a stairway? Well, because it also has dogs and cats you can put around, and owls and mice you can put around the stairway. So those are fun. This is the book. Oh yeah, Valentine's would be fun in this die. And I did not put these together in sets. I put these together they're just loose in the store. So if you wanted just the die, you can get just the die. But here's the papers. Very Christmassy papers, but you could use anything you want. Hi, Kim. I hope you had a good New Year's. I'd have called you all and said Happy New Year's, but for most of you, it would have been 3 a.m. by the time that I called. Because we're in a different time zone than you. So, no, I didn't call any of you. Bryce and I were binge watching a show on Netflix. And we said, oh, there's 12 o'clock. And about that time, the dog started whining and crying because everybody in the neighborhood was setting off fireworks. So I got my dog treats out and tried to distract their attention with my dog treats while they were being upset by the fireworks. So we need a background sheet for this one. Let's see what we want to use. I kind of like, I don't know what I'm going to want to use yet, so I'm going to take this one that has the little vines. I'm going to cut my background layer out of that. I'm using decal edge 6x6 because that's what we located. That was the first thing we found when Bryce was looking for 6x6s for me. So I'm going to cut this to 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. I can hear Teddy underneath the table roughing up his bed. Oh yeah, that's a nice size with this decal edge. That looks great. So I'm going to put that on there. Somewhere here I have glue. There's my glue. Hi, Terry. Good to see you, friend. Hope everybody had a good New Year's and a nice Christmas season. We had a very, very quiet New Year's and Christmas season, which suited us just fine, actually. It's just been such a busy time for us. Well, both for me and for Bryce, because it's a busy time for the business, but it was also a busy time for Bryce at work with his open enrollments and all the things he has to do to close out the year at work. So he's been very, very busy. And we just decided that we were going to play Christmas and New Year's really small this year. So we did. Lauren came over and stayed for Christmas Eve. And Jordan was here. Jake's out to sea, so she sent him a Christmas care package. Actually looks like that might be a little bit more directional than I was giving that credit for. Those vines look like they want to go up. So I'm going to quickly move that. Thought we were talking about Valentine's. Look at this. This has little heart flowers on it. It's cute. And let's see what we want to use here. Oh, I thought I did a brown frame. Did I do a brown frame? I think I did a brown frame. I may have put it on the package. I did. There's my brown frame. It's still in that die. It just was dark and I didn't see it. I'll punch this out. This is a very neat looking frame when you pull it off. I do have a piece of advice for you after working with this. If you get the paper pack that comes with this, that looks nice. If you get the paper pack that comes with this set, it has a red glitter sheet, which I thought was beautiful. I did not realize until cutting into it that it's actually glitter foil. Glitter foil is like the name would imply. Instead of having crunchy glitter on it, it has this little foil sheet over the top of it. But because that little foil sheet is very delicate, I recommend that if you decide to use the glittered sheet with this big one, that you shim it, even though none of the others need it, because you want to get a little extra cutting weight behind that to get that foil too. I had a couple little snags trying to take that apart. So that was good to know. So we'll go ahead and, oh, I told some of you, I'm not sure you were all here then, that it was almost as if it was foretelling that I was going to lose things. The additional sheets that I was missing came in, and that was great. I needed the owls, the puppies, and the mice. And they came in, and I listed them in the store. And I was busy listing stuff over Christmas because I still have boxes of stuff here that isn't in the system yet. So I was busy listing stuff. And somewhere in the process of listing them, we've lost the puppies and the mice. I don't know how I lost them, but I lost them. So today we're going to use the kittens. We'll use just the kittens. I like the red with that, but I hate to cover up that pretty background. Let's see what we're going to do if I do that. I want to go with another smaller one inside it. Well, that does look good, though. What happens if I take this one out and I go just with this one? Or maybe I even want more bright backgrounds. To make the piecing of this a little easier, I was careful to make sure that I kept all of my pieces upright so they wouldn't have to decide which side was up. It's pretty. That is fun and festive. With the owl. What would we do if we put the blue in there? Let's just look at the blue before we decide for sure what to do. I also have light green. Let's try the light green. Light green might be really neat with these branches. There it is. Yeah, this time of year is crazy busy. And he works, his human resources job is located within the accounting department. So all of his coworkers will get very busy and very stressed between now and April when the tax returns have to be done. So it's interesting. He gets stressed the end of the year, then everybody else gets stressed later. Although he has some big projects that come up after the first of the year too. He does profit sharing calculations and a variety of things that will keep him busy as we roll into the new year too. What do you guys think? I think I like, do you guys like the green better? You've seen the brown and the green. Which do you like better with our owl? Could set this off to the side and put more Christmassy kinds of themes in here too. Maybe we'll try that next time. Could use a different. I have 3 different owls. What do you guys think? You want the green, or did you like the brown better? I'll just wait a minute here while you guys. Green contrast. Elma likes the green. Okay, she's the first vote in. I think we're gonna go with that. I agree that I think the green is a nicer contrast. Okay. Funny that they gave me light green in this paper pack. I'll show you the paper packs too. Because there's a paper pack that goes specifically with this set. It's interesting. I don't always get the paper packs, but I was looking at some of the colors that they were using and thinking, it might be useful to actually have the paper pack with this set. So our kitties are delighted. Jordan and the dogs went home. They really like Jordan. They don't think as much of Jordan's dogs. And Jordan's dogs have never been around cats very much. So Jordan's dogs want to chase the cats. And I don't think either one intends to hurt them. But when Gypsy's 90 pounds, if she's slapping her paws at them, I'm just afraid that if she makes connection, she could actually really hurt them without meaning to hurt them. She's a very gentle, sweet dog. She just wants to play. But there's a significant weight difference when my little kittens are nigh around 10 pounds and Gypsy's 90. But she sure was interested in seeing what they were up to all the time. Let's see, in our paper pack, I want to show you, I have the owls here. Bryce is currently putting together the kittens. So here's our other owls. We have 2 other choices of our owls. Furry friends. That's kind of an interesting choice to have furry friends, and we have feathered friends. I noticed that, but that's okay. We like feathered friends too. I can show you what the puppies and the mice look like. This is one of the puppies. This is out of the paper pack. Isn't it cute? So I'm so mad at myself for losing it. This is a mouse it's the other 3D sheet that I have not located. As soon as we're done here, by the way, those will show right up. It's just Margie and Brittany were running all over the house last night looking to see if they could locate the pieces that had gone awry, and we never did find them. I think we looked in every box 47 times, but you know what? I think I think they're probably in the very bottom of a box because the things I don't want to get bent, they tend to drop in the bottom of the box, and I betcha they're in the bottom of a box somewhere. So these are paper packs, and you can see all the colors that come in them, although their colors are a little deceptive. They're not really as dark as they look. If you compare the yellow, you'll see that the colors are much lighter than they appear to be on the paper pack. But this is the brown that we've seen, and this is the red that we've seen. There's the green and the yellow. So they're a little lighter than the color key. This is that glitter foil. It's beautiful, and it's non-shedding, which is wonderful, but it comes in 2 sizes, by the way, and this size is perfectly fine. In fact, with this, I can get 2 die cuts side by side on one sheet. This is called 4K, which actually is like a 6 by 12. They have their own names for everything. So, yeah, I'm wondering if I want another bit of contrast. Just looking to see if I want another bit of contrast. Maybe, oh, I have some tags in the book. Where's the book? Where did the book go? The book is under here. There's some tags in the book. It might be nice to make that image a little bit bigger by having it sit on a tag. With these tags, that could be fun. Let's take the tag sheet out and make some use of those tags. That should make our owls just a little bigger against that great big background. And then I have some little pre-tied bows here I think could be really cute. Little gold and red bows. Well, let's add a tag to make that image larger. I'm inclined to think I might want one of these here, but we'll see how it looks. We have lots of choices of tags on this sheet. This is all from Find It Trading. This is from Barry's Beauties, who's one of their newer designers at Find It Trading. She may have been around, but I've only recognized her stuff fairly recently, and everything I've seen I liked. So Barry's Beauties is the brand, you know, like we have Amy Design and Yvonne Creations. This is Barry's Beauties. I think I like that. And then we'll gather up a Merry Christmas somewhere. I like that on there. Let's do that. And I actually like that kind of sitting up in the top. Run this one sideways here. So we'll get some foam squares. Put this, or foam tape as the case may be. Put this on some foam tape. Stand it up. You guys are sleepy this morning, I think. Everybody's still recovering from New Year's. Hi, Irene. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry your neighbor's not feeling well, but I'm glad you took her to the ER if she needed it. So I'm going to put this on at kind of an angle here. So Irene, what we're working with here today is it's called Barry's Beauties. It's from Find It Trading. And we are working with a set called Furry Friends, even though right now we're using an owl, which I would call a feathered friend. But you can't be too picky, you know? They're critters. They're critters. I think that's what they're trying to say is we have critters for you, holiday critters. I think we'll put a Merry Christmas on our label there, or a tag. Put some foam under this. So after waiting for these to get here, I had to do it. I just had to. Besides that, they were critters, guys. And you know me and critters. I love critters. Which I know you guys know because almost all of my Christmas cards had either poinsettias or an animal on them because you guys know me. And that made me very happy, I must say. If you didn't get to see all the cards, they are in last Saturday's episode. Was it Saturdays? I think so. That we showed them. Saturdays or Wednesdays, but I think it was Saturdays. Look how cute this is, guys. How cute is that? We're going to put a little happy or Merry Christmas on here, but we have to wait till Grace gets back to get that for us. So otherwise, I'm going to be rolling away from the table again. So let's do another one. So we have, I saw some cute samples. This is a really cute sample. I think this would be fun to do. Thank you, honey. We have kittens. We have kittens, guys. Bryce had the same complaint that some of you have, that the die cutting is more difficult to layer in these than it is in Hunky Dory because the paper is so much lighter. I was trying to explain to him, though, that this style's been around much longer than the Hunky Dory style's been around. For as long as I've been paper crafting, we've had layered die cuts from other countries, and I think we need to make, looking at this sample that's just so darn cute, I think we need to make a few. Can you see if you can find me a dark green up there? I think I want some dark green too. I'm going to use some of the same papers they did because this is super cute. I have some leftover that I can use. I'm going to cut a sheet of those. And then Bryce just got me some dark green. So I'll cut a 6x6 out of dark green. This is not in the kit. I'm just adding it because we want to. Because we want to. So let me get my... Can you get my die cutting thing over there again so I'm not rolling away from the table again? Please. It's a platform so we can layer this up.
It's not over here.
You're right. Thank you. I will let you run it for me if you will. It'll take you a second. Okay, where is... There it is. Here's my die. I'm going to make a... Did that. I used brown for the base and green for the inserts. So these down. Oh, platform, magnetic platform sticks a lot better if you stick it to the board. Just a little something we've learned here. Get a little brown for that. I just do a sheet of brown and a sheet of green. And then I want to do some Christmas colors. Some of the, ooh, cut that close. Gonna work, but I got it really close. Sometimes I think I'm better at eyeballing things than I really am. Okay, I'll put this green up here. Let's not get it off that paper now.
You probably want to tape that one down since you cut it so close.
That would probably be a good idea. I actually have some tape right here. Okay. So lots of you love Starform stickers, and I'm going to have a huge Starform promotion soon. Haven't started it yet, so you haven't missed anything. Probably within the... I actually need to wait just a little while and let the girls get stuff put away because they're pretty stressed. And the Starforms will take a little while to put them away and build folders for the new ones and stuff. Surprisingly, there's some I didn't have already. So it'll be a week or two, but we are going to have a big Starforms promotion soon. So if you happen to notice there's all kinds of new Starforms, don't get carried away and jump in there too quick, because we're going to put those all on sale soon. But in the meantime, our Christmas sales are still going. I added to the 49 in Market again. Brought in some more laser cuts and some more rub-ons primarily. Those seem to be the two that are selling out fast. Here you go, honey. You run this for me. And let's see. Let's see, I wanted this. I wanted to cut some extras out of this. My picture again. Okay, so that's taking. Thank you. I need to swap these. Go the opposite direction. Uh-oh, this one didn't get cut. And the ones on the edge didn't go through enough. You can put them back through. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. These three were being troublemakers. This one's fine. See how easily these pop out? It's great. do try to keep them all upright so it's easier to piece them in. And I'm going to do another green one. The other half of the green, I guess. And another green one here. Okay, let's try that again. Might feed this end first. Okay. All right. Rice is getting those for us. Oh, I don't think I took my dye out of the brown. I'm not sure our dye is going to cut real well there. We'll see how strong it is to cut through both layers. I didn't take the piece out like I did a minute ago. That was goofy of me. But sometimes I am goofy. Let's see how this worked out. That's all on me there. Cut. Okay, this is a testament to how good these dyes are. Now I might have to play with it just a little from Find It Trading. How good and sharp they are that it could cut 2 pieces of cardstock at once because it was already filled with the brown.
Whoops.
Yes, Roberta, we think of you often and fondly, my friend. Often and fondly. To clip it just a little bit here and there to get these pieces loose after I muffed it up a little bit. Yeah, you gotta take one die cut out before you cut the next one. There's a revelation. Hey Karen, it's good to see you, friend. We're using the Furry Christmas set from Find It Trading. And I'm having to do a little light surgery on this one because I cut it without taking the brown paper out of my dye. Let's see what I mean here momentarily when I take the brown paper out of my dye. Sometimes I'm crazy. Sometimes I just do not so bright things. There we go. Okay. Those are all out. We have our frame. These should be fine now. Oh yeah, these cut great the second time, honey. Thank you. Poster tape will let go. Okay, we'll use that again. All right. Now I actually have another die cutting here. I'd have to cut that down a little bit. Fit both through at the same time.
Say hi to Karen.
I did.
Okay.
Okay. I'll put this one through. We'll add these. Come on. I completely agree, Terry. I can't tell you the number of years my Christmas cards have become New Year's cards. Whoops. Not going to worry about the directionality of this paper for these little cuts. Just going to put these on here. I do have to get them all on here though. Which I did. No cutoff ends. Okay, we're ready. All right. Have a little swig of meal while he does that. Amazing how thirsty you get when you're doing paper crafts. There we go. All righty. What did I do with the brown frame? Did I take the brown frame out? Did I not take the brown frame out? I didn't take the brown frame out. Again. This lighter weight paper, we might get lucky. Can you guys believe I did that twice in a row?
Yeah.
Look, I didn't take it out. I'm taking it out right now. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I try and tell you it's early for me, but and it sort of is early for me. I stay up all night listening to my audiobooks and then sleep late every day. Listening to the Game of Thrones audiobook now, and the narrator, can't tell you his name because I don't remember it, is pretty amazing in that because there's so many characters in Game of Thrones and he manages to distinguish the voices of the different characters. It's phenomenal how he can do that. Women's and men's voices both. He does all the voicing of all the characters. If you've seen Game of Thrones, you know that the cast is amazingly huge. It helps that George R.R. Martin that wrote that titled each chapter after a character, so you don't tend to have all the characters on scene at any given point in time. You have a group of characters from one of the seven kingdoms at one time. Still, I'm amazed that anybody can do that with their voice. That's remarkable. Would not be an easy book to narrate. Oops, tore that a little bit, but that'll be okay. Tore it a little bit because I didn't take the brown out. I have to put it in separately or cover it up with a topper, which could happen. Oh, cleaning closets today. I'm impressed, Karen.
Sharma.
Hi, Sharma. Good to see you. I shouldn't have to cut out this die cut, but because I didn't take the prior cut out of the die, it didn't cut as deeply as it should have cut for this one. So I'm having to do a little surgery on it, which I shouldn't have to do because these are great dies. But is what it is. Okay, an extra little piece. I need to keep track of that. Put it up here. All right. I have my little die cuts from here. Cute, cute, cute. Should have plenty of pieces now to place and mix and match. Track of all my little dies because I like them. Love this die set. I've been looking at this for a while. Okay, put this over here. And let's do another card. I'm going to want to start with a brown frame. That brown frame I didn't take out of the die set. What did I do with the cards? Decollage cards. Back over here. Hold it up. Okay, over there. It could be an interesting twist on things. Might have to try that, but let's find decollage cards first. These are 5.5 by 5.5. They're not quite big enough, I don't think. Oh, it's going to be big enough. Okay, use this. I can't find the other ones. They're here. Here they are. I set them where I would know where I put them. I still think I like this creamy color, though. Let's do it. Let's go with this one. That's actually going to be a really nice fit in there. I like that cream color behind it. Okay, with that. Fit these in here. Okay, gotta glue this down to see what I'm doing. I do like the way that's gonna look though. Blue bottle. Oh, Thelma leaving?
Yeah. She
Oh,
has a phone
okay.
call.
Hopefully you come back when you're done, Thelma. Trey calling her. Okay, would be a good job for glue dots too, sticky dots. Okay, got that down. Let's start piecing this in. We have stuff in our closets. I know. That goes way, way back. We have some closets that desperately need to be cleaned. The trick would be to have somebody do it besides me, who always thinks I'm going to use things. Maybe something to be said for covering the back of this card with green before you piece these in so that the lighter color doesn't show anywhere from behind. I always have these magnificent thoughts after I've already committed to a different strategy. It's still going to be pretty though. These fit slightly differently depending on which hole they came out of, so it's worth it to match them to each place to make sure you have the best fit. I am liking this. This is beautiful. You don't have a lot of contrast in this piece so far, but I like the way it looks. I'll show you when I get it to a point that I can hold it up. You can see the little tiny bits of cream color behind there. I was saying it might benefit from having a darker piece, but once we get our accent pieces in, it's not going to show at all. So I want to do. Oh, that's too big. Well, these are smaller. Yeah, do you like the way that looks? I should have cut some of these out of the small dies. I still could. Yeah. Honey, let's cut some smaller Christmas trees. Um, could even cut them out of these pieces, but these pieces might be fun. Piece directly into another card. Huh. Now these are going to be directional. That's going to be interesting. And I think I want to save these. I like the way that looks. Yeah, I'm going to save these. I don't want to cut these up. That looks beautiful. So let's cut some trees out of this. And these trees are directional, so I have to pay attention to what I'm doing for a change. Okay, I'm going to borrow this to make sure I get these going the right direction. We can go there. And so we can go here. And that's that other one down. This one over here. That one can go there. That one can go there. And which one are you? One from the top, I think. Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you. So back to Bryce's back's out today. That's not fun. I've never had my back go out until recently, and it was stupid. I was sitting up in my extra high chair that they built a platform to go under my chair so that I could get up and down easier after surgeries. And I was sitting in my extra high chair and I dropped a pill on the floor. I didn't want the animals to get it, so I was sitting in my chair trying to reach down and behind me. That was not a good idea. Your body says, oh no, 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 you're not supposed to bend that way. I need 2 of these out of yellow. Take it. Give you this. Good, while you're cutting, to cut a few of those because they're cute. All right. Now let's see how we do. There we go. That looks great. Gonna have a half a set of each left. Oops, that's upside down, so that's not the right one. That looks good. This is not a complicated process if it were not for the fact that this is directional paper. I don't want my trees standing on their heads. Okay, I think I got all of those. There's the other one.
It's stuck in there.
Let me just grab the pen, which I have here, which I have had here. Okay. All right, I'm going to glue these in. Look how cute that is. So cute. Little Christmas trees and branches. I don't like to go out on New Year's Eve because I always worry about all the people who have been over celebrating. I worry about my friends that go out on New Year's Eve because I worry that somebody else might not be paying enough attention. Oh, that's so cute. Ah, come on. Well, it was pretty quiet and peaceful until about 11 o'clock here. And about 11 o'clock, people started shooting off their fireworks. And that went on to some degree until about 1, and then it stopped. So that could have been a lot worse. It has been a lot worse some Christmas or some New Year's Eves. So I'm grateful that it didn't go on and on and on. Just thinking I could have made my wire green, but if I could still do that with a marker if I wanted. So cute. I don't know if you can do it without hurting your back. If you can reach the Christmas file down there of Christmas greetings. I'd love to put a greeting on here, but if it's too painful, don't do it. Okay, look how cute that is. I'm loving that. I'm loving that. I told the girls they could invite friends over, but if anybody drank, they stayed. Bryce said, Deborah, you now live in the age of Uber. I forget about such things. Our kids aren't big drinkers, thankfully. But you still worry about them. You want to make sure that they're safe, using good practices. Silver, which would be okay. Here's some gold. Actually, has some red works out of something. You won't find these in the store. Oh, but that'd be cute. You won't find these in the store. This was part of the set I got eons ago. Okay, that's enough. Enough choices. Okay. But I could have turned a silver one into a red one with my markers. Oh, that's so cute. Enjoy, Karen. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, good to know, Mary R. Never really considered that. There's some little accent pieces on this sheet I'm going to grab just because they're here. Just a couple little snowflakes and stars. holly. Snowflake. How's that for cute, guys? It's a furry Christmas card. I'm gonna get. Isn't that fun? You know, those yellow wires are bothering me. But I happen to have a green marker right here. I could have all different colored lights if I wanted. You guys have any spectacularly decorated houses around your areas? Our neighbors across the street are. I like that with the green wire. That just really enhanced it, didn't it? How cute is that? So here's our two so far. How are we doing on time? At least we got time to put one more together. How cute. Oh, we were going to put words on this one. Let's see what we have. Oh, I like joy. Joy's just the right size, too. Oops, come on. Invent it. Come on. I want you to turn out nicely. So let's behave here. I have to straighten it out. That would have been better color too. A different color. And green's not going to be dark enough. Maybe I have a different one. I could just put Merry Christmas on there. That joy doesn't show. It's too light. Gotta come off. I'm gonna put Merry Christmas there. And remember, even though I don't have these red stickers, many words in the store now, you can do exactly the same thing by taking your Sharpies or other permanent markers and coloring on your stickers. If they're white, if your stickers are white, they will turn out the true colors. There we go. That's better. I like that. That looks so much better than the other one. Okay, let's see. I saw another fun thing starting here. We were going to use this one. This one as a background, and I thought that looked really cute. I want the back of my background. Okay, here's another one of these decal edge cards, so we need to pick another background for this. I did have. This was just a cutoff from my red. Let's see if this will work. This is just the cutoff where I cut my dye out. Oh, now that could be fun. Do I want anything behind it? I don't think so. I don't think it needs anything behind it. Let's go with that. Glue these down. Did you guys recognize your Christmas cards when you got them? All of those cards have been have been made in the last few weeks. I tried to remember when someone had remarked on one or listed it as their favorite in the comments section. Ooh, don't you love Trader Joe's? We love Trader Joe's. They have so many fun things. We just love it.
Mary says will be a good job for easy specs.
Yes, it would be. It would definitely. Although these are wide enough to glue on. Some of those pieces that you get in really intricate die cuts, you just don't stand a chance of getting it on without glue everywhere. So this would be a good job for sticky specs, though. If you guys don't know, if you're watching and you don't know what that is, it's like these little micro dots of glue, and you stick your cutout right to the sheet of the micro dots, and then you pick it back up. And the dots are so small you don't get a sticky edge on your die cut. It just adds the stickiness right to the die cut itself. That looks fun. That looks very fun. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I am. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we might have to make it open at the top because I have directional trees and I didn't pay attention to which way I stuck those. But it's fine. It can open from the top. Kind of a klutz this morning, aren't I? Don't answer that. Don't anybody answer that. We all know what's true. I do love that. Okay, let's see. We can put owls on. So cute. Or we have kittens. Where's the kittens? Why'd you let me do it? There they are. Or we can put kittens on. The owls kind of make more sense with their trees, don't they? But the kittens are really cute. I think I'll start by gluing this down and think about it. I like paper piecing too, Mary. This is a really fun die set, I have to say. Really fun die set. It'd be very, very easy to use. Adds just a little element of challenge when you use directional paper, but we all have to deal with directional paper anyway. Like the way these cut out, honey. They're pretty. Oh. Thank you, Sharma. All of my cards were so beautiful. You guys are so talented. I just love that card exchange. It's great fun. Go to the mail and not see something besides bills. Yes, the others. I'm so glad you asked that question, Jane. We have the kittens and we have the owls in the store. We also have, and I'll show you what they look like. We also have puppies and mice available. I just don't know what I did with them yet. They're in a listing bucket somewhere, and we couldn't find them for my class today. So we just look how beautiful that is. It looked beautiful just by itself to just put a big greeting in the middle of it, but we're not going to do that. We're going to use a critter. Okay, so we got owls. We could use another one of our tags, I suppose. I do like the way these red bows look with that. I have gold bows too. And the gold bows would be fine, but the red just stands out. So, yeah, I lost them. They're in a listing bucket somewhere waiting to get put away. So if you order the other ones, and that's fine, go ahead and order them. But if you order those, know it might take a week or so to ship because I have many, many buckets of things out for the girls to put away. And until we find the right bucket, we don't know where they are. Uh-oh. Yes, they love that I'm so organized. Bryce was looking at me going, yeah, no, they don't. No, they don't. Oh, this is the tags. Let's see. Here's what the puppies look like. Isn't it beautiful? I love that little puppy. And the mouse is really, really cute too. Yep. Sometimes even I wonder what I'm doing. What I'm doing. I'm working hard. I know that. I had so many things to get in the system, and I think I told you guys that Brittany's going to leave me, and I didn't want to leave it all for her to do since it may or may not get finished if I leave it for Britt. So I've been working through the holiday season, which is not a big deal. I sit with my computer in my lap all the time anyway. But working through the holiday season to... Oops, that one wasn't glued down yet. Huh?
Questions?
Could you lay the waxy die cut over a solid piece of paper? Could you lay... Oh, the wavy die cut over a solid piece of paper. This one? Let's try it. Let's try it. I have another one cut here.
And Sharma asked a question.
See what it looks like. Are you going to show your cards from this year? Oh, we did. Sharma, we, in the last, was it Wednesday or Saturday that we did that?
Saturday.
I think it was Saturday that we did that. We have all the cards that I had received up to that point in time. There may be a couple left in the mail that I admit I haven't looked at yet. I have some mail that has come in that I haven't gone through yet. So, yeah, take a look at the beginning of, I thought I had those all glued down. I did not. What are you looking for, huh? Okay. Yeah, it's so pretty. Look how pretty that is, just by itself. I just love that. So pretty. And this is just a piece of paper that was left over when I cut the wavy cut out of it. I'll go to the top this time. We'll tag off to the side. Our owl family. I guess I put it on the top last time. Maybe I should put it on the bottom this time. Okay. Let's put this up here. Glue. Best glue ever would be the best glue for this job, but I don't want to wait for it. So this time I'm using my Cosmic Shimmer. And put a little foam under this guy. I love these Christmas papers interspersed behind these dies. And they're really a pretty good value. You get an 8x8 book of papers with lots of designs. And tell you what I'm going to do, guys, because these are not yet listed on sale in the store because I didn't want them all to disappear before I could show it. But I'm going to go ahead and put these on sale now in 50% off. They'll be kind of at the top of the 50% off Christmas sale. You can also just type in the word furry, F-U-R-R-Y, and you can type in the word furry and it will you can pull up all the furry items. I broke my sticker, but demonstrating the fact that you can just put it back together. One comes apart, it's not a tragedy. A, because they're not very expensive, and B, because you can just put it right back together. How cute is that? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's look. Mary wants to know, is the effect the same if I put it on solid paper? Here's the wavy frame. Now this is where I snagged my, I don't know if I can cover up my snag of that foil or not. Let's see if I can. Yeah, put a little red in there and that disappears. Good. This is where that glitter foil separated a little bit in my die. So would you have the same effect if you just put solid papers, solid colors in? Is that what you're looking for, Mary? Is that answering your question? I want to make sure I'm answering the right question. Let's try putting this. And this. These are those slightly smaller pieces. Yes. This. this, and this. There you go. I think it's still super cute. I like the prints in there, but I think it's still super cute even with the solids. What do you think, Mary? We could put a tag or something in there or some little die cuts to kind of brighten it up a little bit.
Do some silver snowflakes in the panels.
You could. You absolutely could. How's our time? Oh, we actually have some time. We could try. Let's see what happens if we can decorate this up a little.
Mary thinks the kitty shows up better.
Yeah, the kitty does show up really well. Okay, let's turn this green paper down so we have a border around it. I'm going to make it 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Okay. All right. Next, let's get one of those. Oh, this is actually, this is nice. Let's use that off-white again. I think that's nice. So, oops. Except this 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 is not going to work on a
cards right there.
It's not going to work on a 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 card. Let's go for size. Okay. Whoops. All right. Put our green panel down. I do like glue because you can slide it a little bit. I'm going to put our red frame in. One thing we could do if we wanted to. I know we were talking about all solids. I'm just curious what would happen if we used just, I don't know. I think that loses something too. Let's go back to where we were. Okay. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to find some snowflakes in that folder for me. Should have some in the Christmas folder, I would think. Glue here. Be all right. Okay. Solids, it doesn't matter which direction these go. There it is. A little worried I didn't see all 6. Here we go. Uh-oh. Okay. We got lots of contrast going in this one, Dilma. Lots and lots of contrast. The other thing we could do to make the kitty show up more if we wanted to is if we're using it on print paper, be to cut a doily or something in a solid color to set the kitty on. That would work too. Oh no. Oh no. Thelma's furnace went out on New Year's Eve. And she has like tons of snow. Oh my gosh. How you doing on the snowflakes? Finding some?
We pretty much scalped most of them.
You scalped them? Keywords jumping around. Okay, let's get a tag for our kitty. That's a kitty one for tag. Oh, you've got lots of Christmas balls around it. Let's use this one for the Christmas balls. Oh, you found some?
Well, I found some.
Oh, yeah. That'll be plenty. And hang this like a banner in there. The kitty down here. That's cute. Again. Using up all these little rolls, though, that's nice. bow is not behaving well. That's so cute, that little kitten. I like him best. Okay, go with Bryce's idea. We have all these pretty little, oh, this is plenty of snowflakes. Pretty little snowflakes to add some dimension and put my little foil stars right on my topper. Why? I don't know. It just seemed like the thing to do. It's expensive to do a water heater now. I was shocked the last time I had to have one done. Those blue ones would have looked pretty on this blue-gray. I'm just now noticing them. We're going to put our tag. And salvage joy. Yes. Move that joy that we peeled off earlier down to this tag. Maybe it's a little bent. Good. Stay down nicely. There we go. There you go, Mary. What do you think, honey?
That's cute.
Yeah, we need more snow.
No.
Okay, let's take a look at what we've made today. Oh, and I have so many wonderful pieces left. Oh my gosh, we could make more and more and more cards. Okay, now here's the one we just finished with Kitty. So cute with her joy in there. Joy kind of fades a little on that tag, but it does match the snowflake, so I like that about it. And here's our owls. Here's our kittens in the stockings. And here's our owls in the forest. I love them. Aren't they fun? So very cute. Get my courage up to go to the store.
The grocery store.
The what?
Grocery store.
The grocery store. I gotcha. Yeah, that takes a dose of courage these days. Okay, so this is, let's see, how are we going to call these? This is our snowflake card. This is Snowflake. That must be the kitty's name too. It'd be a good kitty name. Snowflake. Soft little baby. This is our stockings. Stockings. This is our owls. We'll just call this our owls. Our owls. And this is our forest card. Forest. Owls. Stockings. And snowflakes. So, why am I asking you, or why am I showing you that, naming the cards? Because I would like for you to vote on your favorite. We're going to sign off here momentarily, and when we do, I'd like for you to hit that little refresh button in the corner of your screen, and it will bring up a comment box. I want you to vote on your favorite. Vote on your favorite, if you would, please. This is Snowflake, Stockings. Let's vote in the comments section, guys. This is owls. And this is our forest. Vote on your favorite in the comments section, please. If you're not a subscriber to Simply Special Crafts YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss a thing that we're up to. We have fun every single time we get together. Just some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. So hit that subscribe button if you would. I will be back on Wednesday for What's New Wednesday. We're actually going to do What's New Wednesday on Wednesday. How about that? There you go. So What's New Wednesday will be on Wednesday this week at 4 p.m. Pacific time. If you haven't already left a thumbs up, please leave a thumbs up. It makes me happy, but it also tells YouTube that the people who are watching our channel are enjoying our channel. I think our cards today are super duper cute. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is Debbie from Simply Special Crafts. I will link our store and our newsletter in the comment section here below our video. And I look forward to seeing your votes. Once again, we have stockings. We have owls. We have snowflake. And we have forest. Give us your vote for your top one. And once a month, Mary chooses a lucky recipient for a happy gram. You get happy mail from Mary for voting. So please do. And I will see you next time. For now, I'm going to sign off and say, good night, Greasy.